my scrappy friends, welcome to Planet Sunday over at the Crafty Maven Getaway. I hope that you guys are ready for a great week this week. Um, I'm excited to just have a nice week, right? It's always Sundays are always a nice, good, reflecting day to think about what you want to have to get done during the week, and a night that last relaxing day on the weekend, or at least for at our house, we tend to relax. So I am working on my spread. I will say I am sorry that some of what I'm doing is kind of off screen. I didn't realize that I was so far on my feed. So I obviously am going to have to pay a lot more attention to how I have things on my desk. I've just been relaxing this weekend. So I'm putting this little clipboard, which I cut out of one of the cards from the 6x6 pad from the Reset Girl. That's what I'm using to add to most of this spread. I think the colors worked really, really well with the mood board. There's not really that dark blue like in the mood board, but you know, I think that that light blue is still reminiscent of it, and this collection reminded me of some of the elements that were in the mood board. So that sophistication with a little bit of being vintage, like the frames and stuff. So I'm using that clipboard because I want to be able to put some to-do things that I need to get done or that I want to do. I kind of like that element of having like a sticker with to-do stuff. Also, I'm working on Monday. So I have a surgery scheduled for that day. So I'm adding that to that, and I'm just going to put, and it was an alarm clock. So I kind of thought that that worked well with, like, you know, remembering that I have something planned. Though I don't know how I could forget, but I just wanted to make sure I put that in there. Now, with this spread, I'm using my Mambi Happy Planner, and I actually haven't used it in a while. I use my Studio Calco planner quite a bit, and I really like the Studio Calico planner that Mercy Penner put out. But it's just kind of nice to do something a little bit different. I really like with the Mambi planner that there's a little bit more space in each day to write things. And I like to list the things that I want to get done in different sections. I did cover up with washi the top and the bottom because really, to me, it doesn't necessarily matter that it's the morning or the evening. I actually kind of like to put my crafty stuff down in the bottom row. And I like to be able to list like the videos that I want to get done, or work on, like the layouts that I want to work on, or any blog work that I might have that I need to work on. Also on the side, I have some stuff filled out for just some other things that I have like to think about or to have situated later on. It might not necessarily be stuff that is right that day or that week in particular, and stuff. So I'm just spreading out and adding some of those. The 3x4 cards work really, really well. And I had these circles cut out from Pink Fresh Studio. There we go. That's a whole mouthful when you say it really fast. I had those all cut out and on my desk, so I just decided to use it. And I think that's the fun thing about planners, is that you don't really have to be too picky if you don't want to. I mean, you can definitely be really coordinated, and I try to keep my colors similar. But I really liked that that had a little bit more of a reddish yellow, reddish orange, an orangish red type of color. So it kind of matches in that strip on the other side. And then I added that typewriter that says go get it. I just thought it would be kind of fun. I don't really have a lot planned this week or a lot going on. Sometimes we have a lot more appointments and stuff like that. So I will actually need my spaces for the things that we have planned. But this week is a pretty slow week, which is good because I have surgery. So I will probably need to have a rest day on Tuesday, which I can use for crafting, right? What a better way. Also, I don't write stuff like since we homeschool, I don't write any of that stuff in my planner unless we have a day off. I will write day off or no school, just so I had that in somewhere documented that we took that day off. So I'm sorry that there's a little lull in what I'm doing here. I was watching some YouTube videos, catching up on YouTube while I was doing this and just relaxing. I did add that October over top of the other October for Ellie Studio. I really liked that gray, and it just kind of helps match in with some of the other stuff. And like I said, because there wasn't a lot of stuff going on this week, I was able to just add the stuff that I thought worked and just kind of make it really pretty. That's the fun thing about when you don't have stuff planned. You can add some of that fluff stuff in there because you don't have to write as much stuff. But I did try to leave quite a bit open just in case. And so now I'm just writing some stuff that I have that I want to get done this week, some of the videos, and I try to abbreviate stuff just so that it doesn't take up as much space anyway. So that's why everything is kind of abbreviated. And I added some scissors that I cut out. So in the Reset Girl, I got the 6x6 pad, and the 3x4 and 3x3. I think they're 3x3. Maybe they're 2.5 size. Maybe they might be 2. Okay, so the 2x2. I'm gonna say they're 2. They might be closer to 2.5. But those squares on those sheets are really just the perfect size to mix around on there. And I did find that Find Joy Every Day die cut piece somewhere. I don't know. It was just floating around in my stuff. And I thought that the pink was cute and it kind of worked. And I just wanted to have a reminder to find joy. Sometimes I'd like to just add something inspirational. I mean, I know the typewriter says go get it, girl, which I don't know. I just put the typewriter on because I thought it would be kind of fun. It was something fun to add to my page. And I did add a circle to that second page, the opposites page, so that there was 2 circles, so they kind of match. And then now I'm just looking through some of the die cut pieces from the Simple Stories So Posh. I couldn't get my hands on when I was buying the Reset Girl pieces. So I got the So Posh, which I actually like maybe a little bit better, only because they're white based instead of cream paste. But I have some stuff that I need to mail out, so I just use that little letter and just put a little thing, and then I added a circle so that when I get done I can just check it off, because who doesn't like to check things off, right? If you have a list of things to do, then you can just check it off. And I did that down at the bottom. You'll see on the close-ups with my to-do list that I actually added triangles just to kind of mix it up. And because there's triangles next to, or in that circle next to it, it'll kind of help it feel fun. And I just added a few little pieces, like that one little clip up near the top that says get pumpkins, because that's one thing that I want to make sure I do. And even though it's on Sunday, that doesn't necessarily mean that it'll be on Sunday. I just put it there. And then I added that little banner, and now I added some wood pieces. I thought those butterflies just kind of worked really well with that theme and with the vintagey look. So now I'm just writing down some things that I want to make sure that I get done this week for the house. So I try to get to make a list of some things that we're working on that I want to do. So here are the close-ups and the full size shots of this. I did add that tag, and I'm gonna try to incorporate that little thing in there. So I have a whole bunch of them, and I forgot about them, and I seen them, and so I thought it looked really cute. But I hope you guys have a great day. Let me know what kind of planner spread you guys like to use, if you like the horizontal or the vertical, and I will see you guys later. Bye.